Welcome back to Houston Life. My dream show continues with Texas country soul artist Josh Weathers. He is known for his powerhouse voice and electric stage presence, and for using his platform to give back.
Yeah, in the immediate aftermath of the devastating hill country flooding last month, Josh and his team quickly mobilized to raise more than $500,000 for flood victims. And this as he was gearing up for a mission trip and a nationwide tour. Josh is joining us now ahead of his show tonight at House of Blues downtown. Josh, it's nice to see you in person. Fort Bend County Fair, by the way, coming up. He'll be performing as part of the lineup October 2nd.
Absolutely.
You are so busy. And when we were prepping for today's show and looking through everything you're able to cram into a month, is this a skill you've always had?
I don't know. I guess there's just like a grace for it or something, because people ask me that all the time. They're like, how do you keep up with all this? And my wife is the same. Her schedule doesn't look any different. But we still get time together. We're not like two ships passing in the night. I don't know how it works.
And you have 6 kids together, 2 children, 4 adopted children, making a total of 6. I mean, that adds, even 1 child is a full-time job. We're seeing some photos from over the years.
Yeah.
How does that all work?
Dude, it's an impossibility. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I mean, my wife is a rock star.
She's got to be. She's got to be. But you are too. I mean, you've made a living out of being a musician. Can you take people a little bit through how it got started, how you got the music bug?
Yeah, I was a freshman in college, and I found a guitar in a buddy's garage. True story. Found a guitar in a buddy's garage. It was kind of falling apart. Took it to my uncle who played guitar. I was like, can you put some strings on this? I want to start playing.
Okay.
I was 19, and he put strings on it, tuned it, and showed me a few chords, and I started writing songs like immediately.
Wow.
I can't believe that's even a real story. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
And to back up even farther, so Josh, you were born in Arlington, Texas. You ended up living in Kingwood.
I did.
5th, 6th, 7th grade. Choir was mandatory for you in 6th grade, and that is where you discovered you could sing?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that I could, but you know, just singing at the house like by yourself, you're like, I can carry a tune.
Singing in the shower, yeah.
But then Mrs. Fort, I don't know if she still lives in the Houston area. If you're watching, Mrs. Fort.
Mrs.
We're going to find her.
Mrs. Fort.
I want to find
her.
Okay.
She was the 6th grade choir teacher at Creekwood Middle School, and everyone had to come down to the piano and kind of sing a scale. And she's like, no, 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 no. And she just kind of did it all the way up and down the piano. And she was like, hey, you can sing. You're going to sing the special in the, you know,
the solo.
Program. Yeah. And so I sang I Believe I Can Fly.
Okay.
Wow.
There's people singing, and then there's people like singing. Like, Josh, you can sing. Like, you can hit all the notes. You do Whitney Houston covers. You do all kinds of covers.
Yeah.
When did you realize, like, hey, this is what I'm going to, not only am I going to sing these covers, but I'm going to, like, go big?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're still working on the go big part.
You're going big.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I was 19, like I said, I just knew it was what I wanted to do. The second I started like entertaining and performing and stuff like that, I just knew this is what I wanted to do.
Well, you're meant to do this, Josh. We're seeing some video right now of you behind the mic on stage. You're very comfortable on stage, in studio, performing in front of large crowds. If you go online, by the way, I'm saying to our viewers, visit Josh's website. And when I looked at your tour schedule, I felt like my head spun around because you were in so many cities over the next month. And I believe you have tour dates in November. You have Fort Bend County Fair on October 2nd. This is something you have found your calling, but you are still giving back. And to refresh our viewers' memory, because you joined us by Zoom a few weeks ago, when those horrible floods hit the Hill Country on July 4th, you had been scheduled to perform at Green Hall. Well, obviously that did not happen.
Right.
But instead of just sitting, you mobilized and you said, hey, we have to do something about this. Talk to us about those fundraising efforts, because your goal was a really big goal, but you did it.
Well, I mean, we were on our way home from New Braunfels. We only made it to like Waco, and they told us, like, no, they're closing the town. You're gonna have to turn around, because the show was on July 5th. So on our way back, my wife was like, we should do like a live stream fundraiser.
Wow.
So yeah, let's do it. And initially it was just gonna be me sitting in front of my phone, right? And then I was like, no, we need to get the band involved. And so our church helped us host the live stream, because they had all the, you know, infrastructure to do that. And we had no bearing for what it was going to turn out. I mean, my goal I thought was lofty, and it was like 150,000. I think we can raise 150,000 because people had donated a bunch of auction items and really good stuff too, like trips all over the world, all kinds of cool stuff. And yeah, I mean, it went crazy.
And people were essentially requesting songs for
Yeah.
you to perform.
Yeah.
They would make a donation.
Yeah.
This to me sounds terrifying because, I mean, you can play anything pretty much, or were there songs that maybe you said, hey, we're not ready for that?
There's definitely songs I don't know, but yeah, I mean, we can play a lot of them.
But if
Been doing it
people
20 years,
are donating money, you gotta try,
yeah,
right?
we might as well figure it out.
Hey, I want to talk to you about this giving spirit you have because they're undeniably talented, but the mission, everything you do to find time, tell me about Love Like You Mean It.
So Love Like You Mean It was birthed like my wife and I laying in bed one night. We'd taken a trip to India because 3 of my girls are from India. We took a trip there in the process of adopting our first, and came home, and she was like, you know what, we should just do our own thing over there. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then it was kind of like the live stream concert, except this was a massive undertaking. And then like a week later, she had applied for a 501c3, and now we have a nonprofit called Love Like You Mean International. It's almost 10 years running.
Incredible. We saw some photos of your wife, Katie, by the way. Katie
Yeah.
with a D. Katie
with a D.
We
yeah.
love that.
I don't know what her parents were thinking there.
Your goal is to improve the lives of people living in India. And I understand you're pushing now for efforts in El Salvador. Is that
Salvador,
right?
yeah.
And
I was there last week.
just last week, I mean,
Yeah.
that is staggering. And so what's the goal in El Salvador?
You know, we went over there with the same intent, just like we're going to find people in need and do whatever God tells us to do. And I mean, we ended up buying a 6-acre coffee plantation through the nonprofit that we're turning into a school, home for girls, and
Wow.
yeah, pretty wild.
Some people just talk, but you guys talk and then you do, which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
Insanely amazing.
Well, thank you.
listen, we have so many more questions, but we're going to have to save that for your next visit. But I'm glad you're going to perform for us. So maybe you can take your position, and when we come back, Josh Weathers performs for us live in studio.
Houston Life will be right back. It's awesome.